college actor, what's your next step? Out of college actor, are you famous yet? Out of college actor, why are you in the dumps? Out of college actor, what's your backup? We don't know. Help.
Hello, world.
Oh, it started.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm back.
Yay!
Oh, man.
Welcome.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks to Camille for stepping in on such short notice. I really appreciate it. Oh, man. I don't know. Should I address it?
If you want to.
Okay.
Or whatever you want us to share.
I'll just say this. Whenever in the podcast I've talked about, like, oh, I'm not doing the acting thing right now, I'm not doing the theater thing or whatever, or deferred to Sarah to give her opinion on something because I wasn't as involved, it's because I've been taking care of my grandfather for the last 2 months. Not 2 months, I'm sorry. Well, he's been living with us for the past 2 months, but over the last 5 weeks, he was really sick. So that's what I've been doing with my time is taking care of him. And then obviously, as Sarah talked about last week, he passed away. So I don't know how to talk about this. Like, it's still so weird and emotional and awful. And I don't know. He passed away, so I took last week to be with my family and work out funeral stuff and all that jazz. So thank you to Camille for stepping in. I appreciate it. Thank you to Sarah for being so flexible and for your support. Yeah. So just throw that out there. It's done. We talked about it.
Woo.
Next. Oh, man. Not to, like, make that situation seem small, but, like,
Yeah.
I honestly don't know how to talk about it.
Yeah.
I feel so awkward talking about it.
It's okay.
With who are you people? Like, I don't know. He's missed. I loved him. Love him, but you know what? What are you gonna do? You gotta just keep on going.
True.
So yeah. Okay, addressed. Okay. Boom.
Put
Put it in the box.
Cool. Anything else you want to check in with?
Oh, I guess I'll check it. I don't know, guys. Look, I don't know. I'm just sad. But living with it. I mean, I don't know. We're a very tight-knit family, so it was like and he's like the patriarch of the family, you know, everybody loved him. So it was like a huge loss. So I'm just like still kind of like, like, what am I doing with my emotions in my life? And learning to, I mean, I've lost people before, but dealing with loss in a way that I know I'll always remember, I guess. Mm-hmm. Now that it's in a point of my life that you know, when you're younger, you're not always, like, fully aware of how things are going to affect you. And, I mean, obviously you lose memories as you grow older anyway. But, like, this is, like, the first time I've really dealt with something like this. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know how to live my life right now. I'm like, how do I go back to acting? Like, what am I going to do? But it'll happen, so.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of in another zone right now. But it's okay.
Fair.
Gets better every day.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bring us some sunshine, sir. Come on.
Oh.
Tell me something good.
I mean, I don't have much sunshine.
That's okay. Let's just have a dark episode.
It's okay.
It'll just be gloomy.
There'll be some good.
There'll be good
spots.
snippets.
Yeah.
Check-in's just gloomy today.
Yeah. Seasonal depression is real, guys.
Oh.
It's rough out here. But today was a good day. I mean, I can't complain. Today was a very, very good day.
Mm-hmm.
Work was easy today, which was very nice. The kids weren't too terrible.
My kid was great today, too. Yes!
Success. What a success. It's a victory. I start Little Women rehearsals on Monday, so I'm excited about that.
Yay!
And I saw a Curious Incident of the Dog at nighttime last week at ISU, and that was so good. It was just very, very well done by... I mean, it was directed well, of course, because Kristen's amazing. And just everyone in the cast was so good. The ensemble work was just... I was like so impressed by the ensemble work, and just everyone was wonderful.
Yes.
They did a great job. It was a beautiful story.
Well, and you guys will be hearing this podcast on Saturday, and hopefully that's when I'll be there watching it.
Whoop.
I'm planning on going this weekend. I mean, I have to, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm coming for you. I guess through.
Yes.
I haven't been back since graduation. Is it weird? I'm scared.
That's like, I think my third time being back, which I don't know what's wrong with me. But going back last week, I feel like I had a lot of high expectations of like, because I was staying the night and stuff from like Saturday into Sunday. So I had high expectations of like what it was going to be like. And it did not live up to my expectations. But it was still like, it ended up being like a good night. And I got to see everyone I wanted to see, even if it wasn't for
That's good.
a long amount of time. I still got to say hi to people.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I feel old. Going down there now, I'm like,
That's what I'm worried about. I don't want to feel old. I'm 22. I shouldn't be feeling like I'm an old lady already.
So it's a different culture. We've entered different cultures now. But it's okay.
It's fine.
It was good to see everyone, and
Yeah.
a lot of people came up to me and talked about how they like our podcast, which was very nice.
Thank you.
And we love you all. So
we
thank you
made
very
it for
much.
you, so thanks.
Yeah, I don't know how you made the time to listen to it while in college, but you're doing great.
Yeah.
Great job.
Motivation.
Killing
Daily
it.
motivation. You are awesome.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Doing so great. If you have time to listen to a podcast, hell yeah.
But yeah, really, thank you.
Yeah.
We really did make this so everyone, but also like especially like
People
theater
in college,
people and college people wouldn't feel so like alone, or maybe they get a kick out of it. I don't know.
Or maybe
but,
like prepare you for what's to come.
yeah. So thank you.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Spot of sunshine.
Oh, thank God. It's coming early in the podcast. This bodes well.
True.
Do you want some of this blanket? I feel like
I'm okay. I've got a good poncho on.
All right.
That's
I just feel like I'm hogging.
nice. No, you're good.
Okay.
So our topic today is creative outlets.
Yes.
Whoop whoop.
My God. I really needed it for the past 5 weeks. Oh my good God. Where do we start? What is a creative outlet, Sarah?
Oh boy. Well.
Or your definition of one.
Okay, yeah. I think a creative outlet is, for me, it's taking all that energy I have to create something or put my passion in and doing something with it where, like, I feel fulfilled in doing it. So, like, I'd consider yoga a creative outlet for me because there's a passion that goes into it. And, like, this podcast, and, like, I write songs. I do a lot of just random stuff. I like to learn instruments, and I'm crafty. Right now I'm trying to make a t-shirt, quilt, blanket out of my college t-shirts. I need a new sewing machine first before I get that done.
I think we have one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, I'll see if I can loan it to you.
Okay. Great. But yeah, I think, creative outlets are just taking, for me, I picture as like this energy and passion that you want to do something and make something with, and doing it. And it doesn't have to be like your biggest passion. Like mine's acting. I love acting. But like that's not always what you're going to be doing 24/7. So you got to find other places to put that, and that also just expands your worldview and
your skills.
Your skills, yeah.
I agree. I would say it's everything you said, plus I see it as like a reprieve almost, because like I view acting as my creative outlet. That's weird, and my job, as weird as that is. But like it's like you say, you're not always going to be doing it 24/7. So in the moments when you're like, I need a break from daily life, I need a break from work or from family or from just the monotonous tone that is life itself, you just go. Like, mine's bullet journaling. Yeah, like, I've been working on a bullet journal for next year, so, like, doing that. Or, like, listening to music and, just something to, like, warm your soul. Yeah. What do we say at the end?
Makes your heart sore.
Yeah, that makes your heart sore. I've only been away for a week. It really can be anything.
Yeah.
And I feel like heard of some really weird ones too.
Mm-hmm.
Weird creative outlets. I can't think of one right now, but somebody once told me theirs, and I was like, "What the hell?"
It could be like, you could do like archery.
Yeah,
Something
that's what
that-
I'm saying. Like, it can literally be
paintballing,
anything
yeah.
that makes you feel better.
Yeah. Camille shared, he like, I don't know if you watched the video, he tagged us in a video for Rick Moranis.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
so like that
Spaceballs.
one. Yeah. Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters
Honey, I
and
Shrunk the Kids.
yeah, what the fuck is that musical? Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes. Yeah. And he, what the video was about was just like,
I've seen it before.
he's-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
he's
love that video.
big actor, and then
He like disappeared.
his wife died
Yeah.
of cancer, so he decided to put his focus on his family.
Yeah.
And then people would ask him like how he feels not doing what he loves, but he's like, no, I am doing what I love, and I'm putting all my energy into my family, and it's my like creative energy, and he still enjoys it,
Yeah.
which also pertains to creative outlets, I think.
Well, yeah, because you can't put it anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, that reminds me, like, of today when I was babysitting my kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of acting goes into dealing with children.
So true.
It really does.
Yeah.
Like, because they want to play make-believe, and they want to, you know, have fun, and, I mean, it's, you know, like, so putting that energy into, like, hang out with her today was, like, so fun,
Yeah.
you know?
Very
So,
true.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And you have to have one. It's necessary, just for your
Yeah.
mental health.
Otherwise you'll implode.
As a human, not just as a theater person.
Yeah.
As a human being, you need some type of
Release or something.
Yes.
Something that...
from the world.
Yeah.
My Lord.
True.
Yeah. And they can change,
Mm-hmm.
you know, your passions and your creative outlets change. Oh my god.
Very true. I think that's why I'm all over the place, is because as a kid, I would start different projects and never finish them. I was just putting all my energy into different things.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just like, I just do so many weird things when I'm bored. Like, I'll watercolor once in a while.
Mhm.
I pick up a sewing machine once every 2 years. I crochet every winter. Like, I just do random things just to put my energy into it.
Yeah.
Weird.
You said something that made me think, though. Don't burn it out.
Yeah,
outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, it's better to...
It makes me think of when I play Sims. I put all my energy into creating the family in the house, and then I don't
Yeah.
care anymore.
Very true.
Then I'm like, fuck it, I'm starting over.
Yeah.
But it's like, why?
Yeah.
You need to spread out your energy.
Yeah, I think not to go so hard where, like, you're, like, spent and all of a sudden nothing left to give.
Yeah.
But I also think it's okay if you're, like, just taking a break from the world to, like,
Yeah.
do something, and it's okay if it's not finished, because it's just where
You
you're
can always come back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And you should try to make time for it. I know we all have busy schedules, like, especially remembering how it was in college, like,
Mm-hmm.
to be able to do anything that made me feel less stressed was, like, so hard to find the time for.
Absolutely.
But if you do find the time for it, like, do it.
Yeah.
Like, who cares if somebody was like, you have to go to this party or you're not my friend, or, like,
Mm-hmm.
if that assignment isn't due until next week, like, just chill on it, man. Like, it's
Yeah.
gonna be fine. You just,
Mhm.
you gotta put you first, or how else are you gonna get shit done?
Yeah. I know my senior year, once in a while I'd find a groove where, like, I could take, like, an hour before I went to bed,
Mhm.
or maybe, like, a half hour, if I'm being realistic, where, like, I would just, like, sit and, like, read or something and do a little craft,
Mm-hmm.
which was nice, and then it helped me reset and get ready for bed, and the next day I felt refreshed.
Yeah. Yeah. I would, like, play the ukulele when you and
Mhm.
Jordan weren't home. I would
Yeah.
sit in the living room and play it.
I see you, like, post little videos. You
Yeah.
post on Vine.
I did?
Vine. Yeah.
I don't remember that. Oh, Vine, I miss you.
Come back, please.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's, like, so funny, too. It's, like, if your creative outlet is something, too, where you're, like, flaky on it,
Mm-hmm.
don't worry about it. Like, I'm
Yeah.
always like, I'll teach myself more ukulele. And I never do. I play it every now and then. I'm like, that's good enough right now.
Fair. Yeah.
Who
That's
cares?
okay.
It's for you. That's the point.
Yeah.
Your creative outlet is for you.
Yeah. True. But it's also fun to do with people. Like, we do this
That, too.
podcast.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I love this podcast.
Me too.
I just love hanging out with you.
Me too. It's like it makes us hang out every week.
Oh my god, I'm like, oh, okay.
It's
Oh yeah,
a
it's like
weekly hangout.
I'm
That's
obligated
mandatory.
to go update Sarah on my life every week.
Yeah, I love that we like sit, talk about what's going on, and then we do this podcast.
We check in before we check in.
Yeah. I
Oh
love
my
it.
gosh. Me too. I feel like this is my biggest creative outlet right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's consistent. I always like doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just chill. Yeah, just do... take care of yourselves.
Yeah. That's the most important thing. And just like finding what interests you.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't know, like you just try different things and it's fun to learn new things.
And helpful. As an actor, especially.
Yeah.
If you learn new things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know a lick of ukulele before I got one. But then it became, like, my creative outlet to teach myself it.
Yeah.
And then I could play it. I played it at Showcase.
Yeah.
And I was like, I will never play a ukulele in a show because I'm not that trained. But then I was like, I can play the uke.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it just helps, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing that with harmonica right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm
How's
really-
that go?
I'm really bad at it. I'm so bad. It requires so much breath support.
Yeah.
But, like, it's so fun.
I love it.
It's just such an easy thing to pick up, I think.
Yeah.
If you're really good at breath support. Like,
Yeah.
if you're a singer, get on that harmonica biz.
I might need to do that.
It's so fun. I don't know, which is cute.
Yeah.
Mm.
What a life.
What a life we lead. We live. Both.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know. I mean, that's pretty much it that I have on. Well, that's not true. I'm sure I'll remember something. I had something on my brain and now I can't think of it.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know, just along the lines of creative outlets, so too, like, use them also as it's like you said earlier, a chance to expand your interests as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, go back to the things you know are going to make you feel better,
Yeah.
but every now and then throw something crazy in the mix.
Yeah. Change it up. Get a little spicy.
Yeah. Excuse me. And other side of the coin, don't... God, I have so many burps in my mouth right now. Like, I can't even deal. At the same time, like, don't let it hinder other things.
Yeah.
Like, use it as a reprieve, but then be ready to go back to stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I used to sit on our couch in college and watch New Girl over and over again all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's mostly what I did.
Create responsibly.
Yeah. That's a good. Yeah, create. That's a good. Create responsibly. Yeah. Honestly. Yeah, I don't know. What else? What other angle can we come at this from? I don't know. I just think it's always funny when somebody's like, oh, like, for instance, my brother-in-law, his brother is like, oh, damn it, it's escaping me right now what he does. Shit. I can't remember. But I found out a while ago that he also took classes. He's not, like, in theater or anything.
Mm-hmm.
He has, like, I don't know, like a regular job, I guess.
Those normal humans.
Yeah, he's one of those normal humans. But he took classes of stand-up and improv at Second City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, like, anybody can have, like, crazy creative outlets.
Yeah.
That's always fun to learn about.
Very true. I think my cousin's doing stand-up right now.
Oh, yeah?
I think. I see, like, random posts that he's, like, going to them and stuff. And I think he's, like, doing it. And he's like a math person.
I never understood how much work goes into stand-up until I was talking to my brother-in-law's brother.
Yeah.
He's like, we would have assignments in class, like homework and shit. And I'm like, what? It's stand-up. How? And he was explaining it, and I was like, newfound respect.
It's so hard.
It's so hard.
I did it once, and I'm, like, scared to do it again because that one only went well because I wrote a song. Now, I can do comedic songs, and it went well, and I've been scared ever since to, like, write one.
It's your words.
Yeah.
I never really thought about it. Like, it's the shit
You're putting
that
yourself on display,
It's literally just you on display.
Mm-hmm.
So, props to stand-up
Yeah.
people.
Absolutely.
It's so hard.
Mm-hmm. And there's, like, so many different things you can do. Like, you can create characters. You could do whatever. It's so scary.
Insane.
And, like, you're gonna fail. That's part of it, is that, like, it's not gonna go well a lot of times.
I know,
and you have to keep sticking through it. Oh, God.
That's what I'm saying. That's my respect, because, like, I
Yeah.
understand, like, I don't know anybody who is good at something right out the box.
Yeah.
So I assume as with everything else, with stand-up, like, you fail so much at first, then you get better and better.
Yeah.
But to be okay with that failure when it's so personal.
Yeah.
Like, if I fail in a show,
Yeah.
I can get over that. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like I put myself out there so much that it's, like, people are laughing at me.
Yeah.
You know? But, like, oh my God, to, like, be like, I wrote all this myself. These are my own thoughts and my own words and my own feelings. Here it all is, out for display. Like,
Yeah.
So props. Props to you, stand-up people.
Absolutely.
Hey. So hard.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know. I just feel so, like, cloudy inside.
I agree.
Oh.
I feel like this should have been like a 2-parter. We should have picked some other topic to go with
Let's
this.
pick one right now.
Okay.
Oh my God, you guys.
Random
live
on the
off the
spot.
cuff.
Oh God.
Well,
Let's see what topics we have listed.
I thought I was gonna go on about this, and now
Me
I'm like,
too. And then it just
you know,
like,
it's okay.
covered it.
Failing and learning.
Yeah.
is happening right now.
Oh yeah, we're not a failure. Oh,
Perfect.
I want to talk about that.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Not
if
being
you're
a
not
failure.
doing.
Wow, we segued without even knowing.
Yeah, of like, for us personally, like as actors, like our job and what we want to do is act. But if we're not doing that, it doesn't mean you're a failure.
Yes. Sorry, I was just like, why am I so aggressive? Why? Why am I so, like...
That was so funny.
I wish people could see my face and see that I'm not being mean, but I
No.
feel like people are like, God, Spencer's so, like, intense. I'm not.
That's so funny.
I can hear
yes.
it now.
I love that.
Yeah, you talk. I need to stop myself for a second.
I feel like it might sound repetitive. Because like the reason why we mentioned creative outlets as a topic was because if you're not acting, it's okay.
There's like a stigma.
Yeah, like if you're not acting, even though you're an actor, yeah, it doesn't mean you've failed or anything. And like it's also important, as Jenna Fisher mentions. I feel like it's a goal now to mention her in every episode, as Jenna Fisher mentions.
Jenna, just come on the podcast, okay?
You gotta, yeah.
Look at all this free advertising you're getting.
True. It's important to like, if you're not finding work, to create your own.
Yes.
Like we did with like the podcast and stuff. Like we created our own work and making things work. I know last year during like drama of like being cast in main stage or not and like callbacks and stuff, I remember a bunch of us were talking about like if we didn't get cast, we'd do our own work by like finding plays to do and just reading them in our apartment and stuff.
Which is a great idea.
Yeah.
ISU peeps.
Yeah, and like, they do more like readings on Saturdays and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I'm
which
saying
is
like
nice. But
yeah, for
gathering
people
friends.
who are like feeling down or out, like just make your own shit, do your own shit.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's how I would feel a lot too.
And that gets like more creative juices flowing and makes you a better artist too. Is like being the agency for yourself to create. And do what you love.
It's also the best way to follow Kim Pereira's of read more plays.
True.
Is to just get people together and read a play.
Very, very true.
Gives you more material, gives you monologues.
It's like over the summer, I think Abby Langner created that summer reading.
Yes!
Facebook group.
Oh my God, we should totally talk about that. Abby Langner. She like saved my butt.
I was a part of the group and I had every intention to read those plays. I may have read one. I think I read one. I tried so hard. I was like, oh, I'm ready to read this. And I just never did. But that's because it was busy in life. And
I'm the same. I didn't read every single one.
Yeah.
But the fact that she
a great idea.
made that group, got those PDFs of different plays available for everybody to read.
Yeah.
Like, it was so nice.
And like people read them too. Like,
Yeah.
There was discussions and stuff like that, which is awesome.
Commit to that stuff. That's going to make you a better artist. Because it also makes you better at talking about theater. I feel like I'm not good at that. And somebody's like, what kind of theater do you like? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, 2IA. I don't know what else to say.
I like drama.
Drama, comedy, all of it. It's okay.
Musicals. I just discovered I have this pet peeve when people call musicals a play.
Yep.
I don't know why it bothers me.
Yeah.
Because, like, I get why they're saying that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's not a play.
There's music in it. Yeah.
Stop it.
There's a difference.
Then I feel like, high and mighty. Whenever I think that, I'm like, damn it. Why?
True.
But it's not a play. Okay, guys? Now I'm being intense. Okay. I'm back. But yeah, you're not a failure if you're not acting. You're not.
Yeah.
You don't just stop being an artist.
No.
Like, who told you this? Not
Yeah.
you. I meant the general you.
Yeah. Well, I think it's interesting in college. What was hard for me is like knowing when I was considered an actor, because I kind of like I didn't have much acting experience before I went to college, and I'm taking acting classes, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I just saw myself as a student and learning, and then I realized maybe like sophomore year I was like, I need to like own this and like no matter whether people think I am or not, accept that I am an actor. And then go from there, and I think that makes a big difference, too. I don't remember how I started talking about this. But yeah, there's something there.
No.
Take what you will.
It reminded me, too, of this struggle between, like, how do you know if you're a successful actor or a good actor?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have an answer. That's
Yeah.
something I struggled with the whole time. I was like, yeah, I'm an actor. I want to do this. But when am I ever going to feel like I am good?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
people can tell me I'm good all day.
Yeah.
But when will I feel like I was good enough?
Yeah.
There will be performances where I'll be like, wow, that was amazing. I did really well.
Yeah.
But, like, as consistently as possible, I don't ever feel like I'm a good actor.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like I am an actor.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's hard because, like, you have to take out you have to combat, like, comparing, and then also just looking at yourself, and, like, I think it just has to do with how you feel and not what anyone else thinks. But then even then, it's like, when does that...
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't think you ever find the answer. I listen to, like, or, like, you hear all the great actors, like...
They're like,
I've never made it. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I've won 12
like-
Oscars.
that's like your abstract career meeting with what part of the human experience is. Like, you will always question yourself.
Yeah. Very
So-
true.
Which is why when some people are like, I know I'm a great actor. I'm like, how though? How do
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Where is that confidence from? Please give me some.
Yeah. Like, it's great to be...
Confident in yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that what it is
That's
then?
important,
When
maybe.
you feel confident in yourself?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't know. I just try to be truthful, and
Yeah.
it's a weird line to walk, I think.
Sometimes I just feel like I'm not doing good though. Like, I'm just saying
Yeah.
lines. Is this enough?
I agree.
Yeah.
it's
But then
hard.
people are like, wow, you did so great. I'm like, really?
Mm-hmm.
Did I? Like, I don't know. But you're not a failure if you don't feel like an actor, I guess.
Yeah.
You're just learning. You always will.
Yeah, it's important to always be a student.
Yes.
And grow and learn.
Always be a student.
Um,
Same with life.
yeah.
Like, when are you going to feel like you're enough? When are you going to feel like you did good?
True.
It's the exact same. That's why I'm saying this podcast is for everybody, people. Like, acting is literally the human experience. So everything relates.
Yeah.
When somebody's like, you have everything you could want, like your own house, you're married, your children, you have a great job, blah, blah, but do you feel good? When, I don't know, what's going to make you feel good? But we just have this condition of, like, we're never enough.
Yeah.
We're always going to be failures.
Mm-hmm.
That's just human beings, man.
True. I was reading, that reminded me of this book I'm reading from my yoga training class, and it talks about how a lot of us in the Western world are like, we're always getting ready for something, and like preparing to get ready, but we're never like in the moment.
Ah!
And being in the moment is what helps you find like that contentment with what's in front of you, and that is what can fulfill you because you see what's in front of you and stuff, as opposed to always planning ahead and thinking about what's next.
Oh, I need that.
But yeah, it's a hard thing to do. But
It's so hard. It's like endgaming acting. It's the
absolutely.
exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like thinking ahead of what you already know when you're supposed to be acting like you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh my lord. Life is hard.
Yeah.
My god. We're just all fish flopping on the deck, man.
True.
Just
Waiting for someone
outside
to
the
kick us
water.
in the water.
Oh my god. Just it's just so odd that we're talking about failure this week. It's so convenient. I don't know. It's just so real.
Yeah. Very true.
Oh. Guys, like I don't know, guys. Just this week.
It's a rough week.
It is. You know what? We did this podcast, so we're gonna
We did.
put what life was like post-grad on it.
Yep.
Every week of post-grad is not gonna be great.
Nope.
It's not.
Most of them aren't. At least
Sometimes we
for
put on a show for you.
now.
It's hard. It's stressful.
It's weird. Time is weird. Like, you could do whatever you want with your time, but then also feels like there's not enough time.
Yeah. It feels like the clock is ticking,
Yeah.
but you also have like you have years.
That reminds me, I had a thought that I wanted to talk about on the podcast of, like, when people are older, they go, like, where has the time gone? Like, I wanted to do all this stuff, but, like, never did. And it made me the realization hit me that I'm like, this is, like, the time we're in right now is what other people are referring to of, like, I did all this stuff but didn't. So I'm like, oh god, now I gotta do all this stuff that I want to do because I need to do it, otherwise later on I'll be like, I didn't do it. So which feels motivating, but also I'm like, okay, what do I want to do?
That's what I'm saying. I think about that too. I'm so,
Yeah.
God, we're of one mind. I love it. When I'm sitting there all day watching Friends, and I'm like, this is the time of my life. Like, I need to be doing what I want to do, but I don't have any goals right now.
Yeah.
Other than to just audition and I don't know, live.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
But then I guess that's why when you do know what you want,
Go for
seize it.
Do it. Yeah, like, I had that realization. I had to, like, write out my thoughts, and I was like, I forgot what I said. I was like, read that book. Go travel. I don't even remember. But I think it's important to just not let time pass you by.
Yeah.
As busy as you are. It's your time, and you get to pick what is priority.
Yeah. And to go along with that, don't feel bad if you need to slow things down.
Absolutely. Yeah, even if it means, like, taking a day to not do anything.
Don't feel bad, man. That's
I've
just
taken, like, 3 days in a row this week.
grain of sand in the hourglass, man. That's just one grain of sand.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just feel so like, what knowledge can I pass on? What wiseness can I give? And I'm like, I don't have any. I'm only 22. Like, help.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's okay.
But, like, people get how hard it is. I have this... There's this place near my house called Mailworks, and it's a post office, and it's owned by this local guy.
Yeah.
And I was in there, like, a month or two ago with my mom, sending care packages to my siblings.
Yeah.
And we were talking with him and whatever. And he's like, oh, you just graduated? I was like, yeah. And he's like, what are you doing? And we're kind of, like, talking, whatever. And he goes, oh, well, you know, like, if you ever need work, like, I get how hard it is. We hire people seasonally. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool. And then he called me a week ago and was like,
Wow.
I didn't know who it was, so we didn't answer. But then he left this message like, hey, it's so-and-so from Mailworks. Like, we have an opportunity. Totally was thinking about you. Like, blah, blah. And I'm like, people get it.
That's so nice.
They're like, how do I help you?
Yeah.
Life is so hard. Or, like, I was talking with this family friend of ours, and she's like, I flipped out and moved to California for 2 years right out of college because I didn't know what I wanted to do in my life.
Yeah.
And I just did it. And and so she was like, I get it. It's hard. Just do what you want to do.
True.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very true.
I don't know. We're all here for each other.
Very true. There was actually this is like my favorite story. Not my I don't know. No, it's not my favorite story of the week. But one of my favorite stories of the week is at the school I work at every day. They have security guards around.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one security guard I passed by, and he was like, I forgot what he was saying. We were just talking about like how like the next round of recess was coming, so we had to supervise it. And he was like, "Here we are, another day in paradise." And I was like, "Oh yes, living the dream." And like we just both kind of really like connected. And I was like, "Oh man, we both get each other at this moment."
Live the dream.
It was great.
Another day in paradise. That's so
I love
funny.
it. Yeah.
Oh man. What else? I mean, just don't think you're a failure if you're not living up to whatever standards other people have set for you.
Yeah.
And if you aren't meeting your goals in the manner you thought you would or in the time you thought you would, don't think of yourself as a failure either.
Yeah, be kind to yourself.
Be kind to yourself. How are you gonna get your stuff done if you're not even kind to yourself, you know?
I think it's important. What I try to do is like try to look at myself as like I see my like little 6-year-old version of me, and I'm like, hey, you're doing your best, good job. That's kind of how I try to treat whatever's going on in my mind.
Yeah. I think what I'm doing is horrible, but like for my mental health. But like whenever I feel bad about that, I just think like, oh well, I've already imagined that I've won an Oscar for this role that I'm doing in 20 years, so I'll get there eventually. It'll just happen. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like when I get gloomy, I'm like, well, I'm already gonna be at the Oscars soon, so get over it. Which is probably bad, but like something to strive for.
Yeah.
So in 20 years when I'm not at the Oscars, I'll be like, oh no.
What happened?
I had a plan.
Yeah. Well, this episode was what it was.
It was short, but
Yeah. I think you could take what you need from it, and
this episode it's like your yoga class. Take what you need. Do what you gotta do.
Oh,
let it sit in your soul how it's gonna sit.
Wow. I'm gonna use that in my yoga class tomorrow. Just take what you need.
Yes! I made it. I made it into another facet of Sarah's life.
That's perfect.
Oh my god.
Do you want to pick our next week's topic?
Yeah. Why don't we pick a backup one too in case the one we pick is too short again?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll do like a primary and then secondary.
Okay, guys.
That's a good idea.
And again, if you guys have suggestions, if you feel weird like emailing our email account or like messaging on or posting on Facebook, message us individually.
Yeah.
If you know us.
Yeah.
You know, throw something out there. We want to talk about what you guys want to hear too, besides what we want to talk about. So
Absolutely.
throw it out there. What number is our next episode gonna be?
Number 9.
Whoa!
This is episode 8.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Almost 9 weeks of this.
Mm-hmm.
9? Did we just like the same movie reference? Great. I'm so glad.
Crazy Stupid Love.
Yes.
9?
9?
I think of that way too often. Like on a weekly basis, I go 9. 9.
I just saw a meme about it recently. That's why I'm thinking about it. Oh my god, she's so funny.
That's so good.
9? It's not episode 9.
Next week.
Alright, what do we want to talk about? What do we want to talk about?
We got rejection.
Oh, what if we did something practical? Acting resumes.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's hard.
It is
That's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
What can we pick that goes along with that?
Let's see.
Oh. No. It has to be another practical thing.
Yeah.
Like
what
an
about
acting
like
resume.
I see like stress, money, insurance. I don't know what would talk about with that, but
You talk about where you're gonna live once you get out of college, what your plan is, because we're kind of doing that right now.
yeah, we have like living at home versus moving out.
Boom.
Perfect.
All right, guys. Next week is all about practicality.
Hell yeah.
How to write your acting resume. What are you going to do when you graduate? You know, are you going to live at home? You're going to move out? If you're going to move out, what do you need to think about? If you're going to live at home, what do you got to think about? Next week's going to be like the hard, cold facts.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, who do we have shout outs to? Our Bryce show is still going.
Yes, RJ Seacott's show opened tonight.
Ah!
Evil Dead the Musical at Moraine Valley Community College, I believe.
Congrats, RJ.
Yeah. I'm going to be
Good
seeing
job.
it tomorrow, or I guess when this episode comes out tonight.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I've never seen Evil Dead, so I'm excited to see it
I've
in
heard it's
musical
amazing
form.
to see it live. I heard there's a splash zone.
Oh, I'm sure that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, man. Who else? Anybody else?
Not that I can think of.
You know what?
But keep doing your thing.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, this is for everybody. Like, so
Yeah.
send us your show stuff. I'll fucking share it on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Absolutely.
We'll put it on there.
I'm down to promote other artists and all
Yeah.
that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Do it. All right. Anything else?
No.
I guess just our good thing.
Yeah.
If you think of one first, go ahead. I gotta think.
My good thing was that I was feeling good today. And also I'm just excited for my rehearsals to start on Monday. I found out that, well, I guess it makes sense, but like I get to actually play the piano in the show.
Ooh.
So I had to like learn music, and I'm super excited about that.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'll say. What was my good? My good thing. Well, when I actually came today to come record the podcast, our neighbors were raking our leaves for us in the yard
Aw,
because they
That's
knew we
nice.
were never going to get around to it because of all the stuff that's been going on.
that's really
So
nice.
shout out to my neighbors for doing that. Very heartwarming.
Yay.
Also, the little girl I babysit, I ran into her sisters today,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them is like literally like a baby. She's like almost 1, and she was just so cute. She was playing with my shoelaces. No,
Wow.
I just love babies, so I was like, oh, this is such an uplifting thing to be dealing with right now.
Yes.
She was so cute.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks guys. Sorry we were clouds, but you know what?
It happens.
Sometimes you're a cloud.
True.
Alright. Do what makes your heart soar.
Do what makes your heart soar.
Bye.
Bye.